Hello and welcome to my video. Today I'm going to make a few more pendants. I'm using the Pebeo Fantasy range of paints. Got the Prism and the Moon paints. In the first tray here, these are all come from Amazon. They're very inexpensive. I'm trying this slightly larger pendant tray today. I'm trying to do a nautical theme. Now these, as I've said before, these paints are notoriously unpredictable in their results, but what I'm going to try and do is to have a sort of a beachy area, a little of prism gold, so it represents the sand, a little thin line of silver moon, and then turquoise moon, which is one of my actual favourite colours in this range. So I'm going to start off, because the moon overtakes the prism, I'm actually going to do the tends to dominate the prism. I'm going to put the gold up to about this level, then put the moon in, because the moon will then spread back over. It will be like this, the tide coming over with a thin line of silver moon over the top to represent some foam. So that's the theory anyway. So as usual, I've given these a good old stir. So I'm just going to pour a little drop in. That's probably about enough. Just using this cocktail stick. Just put a little bit more in actually. Okay, right, now this is the turquoise colour, beautiful colour, absolutely love this. There's this colour, and then there's another one called Caribbean Blue, I think it's called. Right, let's put, this is moon, and the gold is the prism paint. I've got these propped up on blue tack so that they're level. Okay, I think that's probably enough. Already the moon is beginning to go over the prism paint, just around the edge there. I'm not sure whether to put this silver on or not actually. Oh, don't know whether it might be overkill. Okay, let's just go for it. Just a little. Little thin line there. Okay, gonna leave that. Right. Well, I'm really not sure about that silver. I'm regretting that. I might just give it a little bit of a spread. Okay, stop fiddling. Okay. Oh, I do like that blue. I do like that blue and the gold. Right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same again. I do really like ocean colours. I live in Cornwall. We're about a mile from the sea. I can actually see the sea from a bedroom window. So I work on site, so I get to see the sea every day. And get to see it in all its moods. Look down across the bay, you can see, on stormy days you can see the white horses and sort of on the grey water. And on the sunny days it's beautiful blue. There we go. Oh, look at this. Yep. A little tiny drop there. He's sort of pushing forward, just like the tide. You know, you get the thin layer of bubbles and stuff over the shoreline. Okay, right. I've got another colour which I haven't used before. It's called, oh, here it is, apricot. This looks an interesting colour. I think that the apricot would look nice in these bronzy looking pendants. Okay, let's put in some of this apricot into this one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Way too much. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and I can just about get away with that. Now into that let's put some more of this into I think this apricot colour looks very nice with the bronzy pendant bezel. Right, that's more how it should be in terms of fullness. Going to carry on. There's no immediate rush to put the next colour in. Okay, right, I've now got, it's called blue metal, and this is in the moon. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a circle, rough circle around the edge of this blue metal with some of the turquoise in the middle. Decided this is going to be a turquoise day. Okay, right. So I'm drawn to the blues. This pendant blanket, if you look, it looks like it's dirty. These are ones that I've actually cleaned out where I haven't been happy with the result. Rather than waste them, I scrape them and reuse them. Okay, so rough circle around there of the blue metal moon, and then in the centre let's put in the turquoise. Oh, I like that effect. Oh, I do like the look of that. Pushing that into the edge there. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that one again in the square, but I'm going to put a lot less turquoise in. Full drop of the turquoise. Right. Just mix that in. Okay, I like the way that's lacing around the edge. I suspect because I put too much in, it's going to reach the edges, and like this, it's almost like a sort of galaxy in space. The laciness forming across there, the honeycomb beginning to form in the prism there at the bottom, and then we've got the sort of patchy shoreline there. Quite pleased with that. Quite pleased with how the silver's gone. I think I actually prefer it with the silver actually than without, but I think that works as a pendant without. Now with this, I'm going to put just a little drop of green. Let's see how that looks. Just while that's beginning to there we go, a little drop of the darker blue in the middle of that one. That's beginning to work already. Not convinced it was the best idea. Some carmine red. Okay, look, drop of that. Okay, now it's just a matter of sitting it out, waiting for the paint to finish doing its job. Looks like on the coastal scenes here, looks like we've got an extremely high tide in this one. Not much of the beach left at all, which is a bit of a shame. I think in future I'll bring the gold right up to with 3/4 of the length, because the moon is very powerful. As it moves across, it overtakes the prism and creates its own little effects. But I'm very pleased with the blue though. The one with the silver, I'm very pleased with. I do like that, but I think I prefer that one. I think that one's more of an interesting design. I'm loving the laciness on the pattern on this. Glad I put a little bit of blue back in the middle. The green, I'm not sure. That was one of my greatest inspirations. The calming. I don't know. I'll just have to see on that one. Right. Just encourage it to move there. Quite pleased. I find that one quite pleasing, but it's still early days yet. They'll develop over the next hour or so, and what I'll do is I'll stop the video now and come back to them and see how they've developed. Okay, see you in an hour. Okay, you've left it about an hour. Things have been quite a few little changes here. After I finished recording, I wasn't sure about the green, so I dropped a little bit of turquoise in over the top. Yeah, well, I don't like that one. This one is quite interesting. I much prefer the way that the lacings appeared on this one. That's what I was hoping that would happen on that. I think I put too much turquoise on. Quite like that, bleeding heart. Yeah, it's quite interesting. The tied ones, I'm a little bit disappointed with this one. The gold, it really has overtaken the gold. And I think next time I will literally bring, oops, touched it there, bring the gold right up to this level and then just put a tiny amount of the turquoise in and let it, as it seems to spread across the top. I mean, it's relatively pleasing. Prefer this one. Got a little bit of silver there. I might actually, we've still got some time to change this one, so I'm actually going to add a little bit more gold and see if we can re-establish a sort of a beachy area. Is what I was looking for. And hopefully try and pull the blue. As you can see, I've just got some on the rim there, but that's not too much of a problem. It's just hasn't quite formed the skin there, so I reckon I can just about get away with that. I'm going to wipe that off, bring that back up there, and just put some gold in over that prism there. Okay. Right, I'm going to leave that as that. I'm going to leave that one as it is. I think that one's quite pleasant as it was. I just didn't quite like that one. Okay, what I'll do is I'm going to let these dry for about 3 or 4 days, and then I will do another video when I've shown you the results of when I've resined them. Okay, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. Please come back over the next few weeks. I'm doing all sorts of fluid art based projects. Sorry, need to get my teeth in. Not only just acrylic pouring using the Pebeo paints. I'm also going to be doing some fluid watercolors and making some boxes for these pendants. So please come back, and if you have enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. If you haven't enjoyed this video, please comment in the comments below and tell me how I could improve them. Okay, thanks very much for watching, and see you in the next video.